Mrs. Sandra, may you please tell us about the genesis, the background of East of Eden organization, how you started, how far you have come?
Thank you very much, Mr. Yusuf. My name is Sandra Zawede, and I'm the chairperson of East of Eden. And East of Eden is the exclusive licensee of Spanish construction technology in Africa. When we started the journey with East of Eden, it was because we realized that there was a housing gap of over 50 million housing units in Africa. And one of the solutions of addressing the housing gap is really by putting together an affordable housing package. And industrialized housing, or modular construction as it is being termed today, is a solution that helps construction companies and developers put up houses very quickly. Not only houses, but also commercial infrastructure as well as industrial infrastructure. You do manufacture the solutions you manufacture panels in the factory, and then they are assembled on site. So that is so much faster than the traditional construction that we are used to using brick and mortar, and it is also about 30% or 35% cheaper than traditional construction. It also comes with advantages of quality enhancement. Our specific solution is versatile and can be used for any build type and any design, any floors. And it is soundproof, it's damp-proof, it is earthquake-proof. So when we started, as I said, we looked at the opportunity to be part of those people that will be addressing the housing gap. And then we realized that a lot of things needed to be done to beyond the technology. People just needed a house. People needed a house, a quality house, a decent house, an affordable house, and could really care less about the technology. So we really had to look at how we can put together a package that will address the needs of the regular person like you and me on the street without getting into the complexities of the technology. And that's what we've done. So we've put together this package, and that's what East of Eden does. On an individual note, I have been working with affordable housing solutions or social housing since I was 18 years old. I started off this journey when I was in my senior 6 vacation, waiting to go to the university, and Habitat gave us the opportunity as young people to raise resources, build the houses, and educate the population about the role of decent affordable housing. So that is where my journey starts, and it's been a long journey of about 2 decades. So that is where East of Eden started, and it's just evolved into what we have now. Thank you.
So may you tell us like some other locations where you've executed your duties and the challenges you faced?
So East of Eden has leveraged partnerships for us to be able to do what we are doing. We, as anybody who is in construction or real estate development or a developer, is very aware that you don't do things alone. So together with our partners, we've had opportunities to do several designs of different projects in different African countries. But moving forward, the technology that we are promoting in Africa, the SAMFA system, has also actual build sites have been done in countries including Morocco, in Africa, and beyond Africa, of course, where the technology comes from, which is Spain, Italy, and I'm just mentioning a few, in Latin America, Paraguay, Uruguay, and I mentioned those places because those are places where projects have been done at scale and in a turnkey format. So it is quite an honor for us to work together with technology partners. We've also had the opportunity to have the execution of a lot of projects in Zimbabwe through our through the partnerships that we've leveraged. Our construction partner is from Zimbabwe, and yes, so thank you.
For how long are you intending to do your work here in WestNile?
You know, these types of projects are Uganda. Let me talk about Uganda before going to WestNile. When I started off, I did mention that Africa has a housing gap, a deficit of over 50 million housing units. This is more than the population of Uganda currently. In Uganda, to my knowledge, and what the statistics say, according to the Ministry of Housing, we have a deficit of 8 million housing units in this country. I am not the majority of those housing units are out of Kampala. The housing gap of Kampala is about 1 million housing units, but the rest of the regions combined have a deficit of 7 million houses. Perhaps the West Nile, we haven't gotten down to that level of desegregation. So that just means if you contextualize really what the amount of work that we have ahead of us, it means that we cannot just come in and implement these projects in 1 year. In 1 year, it will take us time. We are here for the long haul. We are here for 10 years. We are here for 20 years. We are here for 50 years. The projects we are doing are going to outlive us. And we look forward to our children continuing these projects and our great-grandchildren continuing the project. So we are not here to... We are here in West Nile to stay. And West Nile being the hub, being a regional hub where we are surrounded by other countries as well, namely South Sudan, the Congo. We also have a lot of opportunities to really support the vision of the city, of Arua city, of the West Nile region, as well as of the districts within the region. So we are really excited about that, and especially given that the people are very, very focused and know what they want. Thank you.
So how are you intending to benefit as you are helping the poor person in the village who doesn't have capital money for constructing a house? How are you intending to benefit as you are going to help the poor person in the village who doesn't have a capital money, but he or she has a land?
So thankfully, we are starting off with our work here is going to start off with the WestNile Cooperative Union, which is really working with people at the grassroots levels, and these are farmers. The union has a total of at least 65,000 members, and the opportunity here is that we are here to also support the livelihoods of these farmers. So we are looking at not only building houses, but we are looking at solutions through which people can be able to be supported so that we are able to recover any proceeds and money that we put towards these projects. So first we need to think about the people and how we can help them enhance their livelihoods, and we are grateful that the union is already doing a great job, so we are not starting from scratch. And together with the interventions that we are working with the union, we will be able to support the person at the grassroots level. So I really would encourage the people that are within this region to reach out to the Western Union Cooperative and get more detail on how they can individually benefit from this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your time.